Meowdy howdy. I'd like to note that I have to tilt my head back to actually see what you're seeing, the camera view. I don't know how to have it so I can have the camera view on my laptop screen. Maybe eventually I'll figure that out. But so in the last art video, I designed this character, and now we're gonna design her girlfriend. It is the 25th, so it hasn't actually been long since that video. So you can always comment additional ideas for things to add or change about either of these two gals. I'm getting myself confused. So it is the 25th. This is on the 4th. Because obviously we want to have the date. Wait, do we want to put the date at yet? Because what if we end up covering it with washi tape? I need... Because this page has a light coat of stuff on it. Stuff. Yeah, that's incredibly descriptive. So, Stardust Knight commented on the previous video, saying that maybe her girlfriend could be someone who likes to do calm things like sewing or art, probably a girly girl. And I really like that idea. So I'm thinking the girlfriend can be a kind of character who likes to do sewing and knitting, and she likes to make quilts. She probably does crochet as well, because I think crochet tends to be a little bit easier than knitting. I don't know, I've only ever knitted. I just remembered I had these papy things. Maybe we could use one of these. I'd never really used these. I don't think I'd want to use the dark coloured ones. Maybe this brick one? Would those go together? I was also thinking of adding a little time-lapse at the end of this video of drawing the girlfriends together. I might draw them digitally, and then you can see that in the time-lapse at the end of this video. Either I will remember to include that or I won't. Oops. I was grabbing a drawer of washi tape out, but the one I grabbed was the one that has all the greens and blues. I have a lot of greens and blues washi tapes. I'm actually waiting on another package. I can't remember if that package has more pinks in it. I know it's got more washi tape because I always need more washi tape. Well, I say need, but it's washi tape. I can probably live without more washi tape. Should move this up a little bit. There we go. Yes. Oh, conveniently my laptop remembers my password. Of course it does, why wouldn't it? Hedgehog Journal sells these little square glue sticks, and I was wanting one of those, and they weren't in stock when I looked one other time, but they were in stock. So now I'm very eager for the square glue stick, because I go through too many glue sticks. I've got 4 glue sticks at the moment. I only know where 2 of them are. But, you know, in theory I have 4 glue sticks. Bronk. I don't even know if the glue will go very well on this layer of paint that's on this page, but you know what, we will do our best. I'm also still working on that little gold sketchbook, but, I don't know, I've been doing a little bit more digital art again lately, and I find that if I'm doing a lot of digital art, I don't tend to do as much, traditional art, and if I'm doing a lot of traditional art, I don't tend to do as much digital art. Like, it tends to be all one or the other with me. I'm not very good at doing a mixture of the two. What? Apparently I'm entering my password wrong. This is the password you thought it was, buddy. Did I change my password at some point? Must have. Why would I do that? There we go. Ah, yes. So I ordered more of this Van Gogh washi tape because I think it is really cute. It is illegally cute, the most adorable. Ooh, maybe this character does poetry too. That would be cute. Because then we could use... crap, I just dropped some... One of my waffles just fell on the ground. Don't know where it fell, because the ground is dark. I dropped this fella on the ground. Ew, I had an idea for a video, and I just remembered that I had that, because I've got the stickers for that video sitting to the side. But maybe she's also... She likes to write poetry in her free time. Yes, I do have some pink washi tapes coming. Cool. Oh yeah, we've also got these purple themed stickers, don't we? So she's kind of a homebody, she likes fashion. She probably likes to online shop more than she likes to in-person shop. I assume they both kind of like fashion a little bit, but maybe this one likes the more pretty girly girl type thing, and our skateboarder likes the more, you know, free moving type thing. She would definitely like a kitten, I think. Definitely a cat girl. I think these girlfriends, they live together and they own at least 2 cats. And they're always trying to compete over who can get the cat's attention. Just scrolling through all the stickies. And then we get to the dark ones at the bottom. I do really like these square stickers. I should actually leave a comment review on them on the website. I do also like this sticker, but I don't know that song... Actually, would this girlfriend listen to Taylor Swift? Like that? You know what, I think she would listen to Taylor Swift. Put you over there, because now you're the only one of that sticker. Maybe the girlfriends, they like to bake together, but they don't really... That's not their preferred thing to do separately. But if they're spending some time hanging out together, they might, you know, have fun in the kitchen and bake something. Definitely picked out plenty of stickers there, I think. I love stickers. My beloved stickers. Love this sticker. Some flower stickers would be cute. I definitely have more flower stickers. I just don't know exactly where I have them sitting. What is this sticker? I like the colour theme. I like the colour of it, but I don't think that would quite fit our theme at the moment. Camp Nano is coming up. I still haven't exactly decided on my goal for Camp Nano. I've got this comic I want to make. You've seen this book before, I think. I started drawing it up in here. Dreams of Space. So maybe I'll work on that in NaNoWriMo and do a kind of vlog around it. Yeah, and then I got distracted later on and started writing a fanfic in here. But I can definitely go back to this Dreams of Space project, because I do really like that project. And it could be a fun thing to do for Camp Nano. My voice is going to crack for a moment there. Do we want to flick through these little papy fellas to see if there's any in there that we want, or do we feel like we've got lots of stickers here? How do they fill up when you put them down? Yeah. Like, if I move them up and have them right up against each other, do they all fit? Yes. We could have a stripe of pink tape right on the edge, and then put these, and then put a stripe of this. This one, I think, because it's this one here, because it's got the least patterns out of the pink ones. You know, don't want to overcrowd it. if I can get it out. Nope. Not sure what the point of putting the layer of white paint on this page was, if I just end up covering the whole thing in washi tape and paper and other things. But you know what? I enjoyed doing that paint anyway. My ear is itchy. I'm sure y'all aren't interested in that, but it is. There we go. There. And then we can put these little stickies down. I don't think I want them in this order though. Put this one at the top maybe. Then this one. Yeah, I like that order a bit better. Just had to pause for a moment because my ear was very, very itchy. I keep trying to look up and see what y'all are seeing so I can be sure things are in frame. And it's not convenient. If I had another camera, I would insert a picture of the view of what I'm seeing, or show where the camera is. I probably didn't get that exactly straight, but you know what? It is good enough. These scales aren't straight either, so why should the sticker be? There we go. We should also decide what colour cats they would have, because I think they would definitely have 2 cats. And they obviously still need names. You can tell how this gap here is getting a little bit wider as it goes down, so I'm obviously not putting these stickers on straight. And they don't actually go all the way down, do they? There's a little bit of a gap at the bottom. Oh, y'all can't see that little bit of gap, but there is a little bit of a gap at the bottom. So maybe I will put a little streak of... Actually, let's use this one here. Partially because it's just easier to grab. And put a little stripe along the bottom. It's a little bit transparent over this brick paper texture we have, but that's fine. I wonder if there's anything I can use these little square bits of paper for. Because it seems a little bit wasteful just to throw them away. Like maybe I could do little drawings on them. That one's crooked, but in a slightly different way to how the previous ones are crooked. So I think we could definitely use these, maybe draw little things on them and stick them on. Why not? I really love this washi tape. It is one of my favourites. Didn't quite get it long enough to go all the way to the top. I probably should have started at the top and then gone downwards rather than the awkward way I did it, but you know what? I did what I did. This isn't quite sticking at the bottom, is it? I may need to put something over top of the whole page just to help everything stick down a little bit. I appreciate that we are 15 minutes in and we still have not drawn the girlfriend. Like, she has not appeared. Do we think any of the ones in this? I've used a lot of this one, obviously. Penguins are cute, but I don't think that's quite the vibe we're looking for. Maybe this one. That one's flowery, but not quite the pink vibe we're going for. Maybe, but no. I do like this one. I mean, we don't need to have too many of these. I just thought they might be cute to add. I say before I rip off several more. Ooh. Okay, we don't need 10 million of those. We do have a little tiny pink tape here that we could use over top of these once we stick them down. Just trying to grab it out. It does not want to come out. 102. Bloop. I haven't even decided the arrangement, but let's just shove some glue on there. Get your glue face on there. I think it would be nice if we could finish the sketchbook by the end of the year, but at the same time I only post one art video a week. You can expect the art video every Friday. I'm trying to have a little bit of a schedule, but we only post one art video a week, and there's only so many weeks in the year, and we don't use the sketchbook every single week. So I don't know how quickly we will end up filling up the sketchbook, but it would be nice if we got it filled up by the end of the year, and then I can get a new sketchbook for us to fill up together. If any of y'all, it would be fun if y'all decide to also have a sketchbook that you only draw in when you watch these videos. That would be fun, but obviously that's optional. You can do whatever you like while you watch videos. Especially since apparently my videos are so sticking stuff on paper more than drawing. I just enjoy sticking things. It is fun. Bloop. Sticky. Oh, I don't have a rubbish bag next to me. I haven't replaced it yet. I really love washi tape for the papery kind of texture it has. I like that it's not thick and plasticky. I like the thin kind of paper texture that it has, so you can layer it up, or you can have just one layer and it's kind of transparent. I think that's really fun. And of course it means it's easy to rip through with just my fingies, like I do, because sometimes I just want to stick the washi tape piece down and I don't want to have to reach for scissors. Obviously you get a tidier line when you do reach for scissors. Let's start drawing a girlfriend now. We could probably put the date here. Maybe put a little sticky here. Cut this in half. Is this long enough to have the date? Yes. Oop, don't want to stick that anywhere sticky. Where did I sit the ink pad? Underneath this. Would y'all want to see like a flick through of the sketchbook at the end of each video so you can have a little jog of memory of what previous drawings have been done? Or would y'all rather that be a sometimes thing and not an every video thing? Because I wouldn't want to... I know that I personally would not remember all of it, or is it more fun that if we did not flick through it every week and we instead only flicked through it right at the end when the sketchbook is filled up? Or do you think I should try doing like a full spread, like rather than doing what I did this week and last week? Like last week I did this page here, and this week I'm doing this page. What if in one video I did both pages? I am requesting Sophia back. Cute. Okay, let's start drawing this girlfriend. Papy, papy, papy. Because I think with the stuff we've layered on, we cannot draw directly onto the paper. I don't need quite a big bit of paper either. So I still have this ugly piece of paper that we can use for a backing for bleed through from the markers. Not that we're using the markers yet, but I probably will use markers to colour this. Let's grab out a handy dandy pencil. So she's kind of a more stay-at-home character. She likes more typically feminine things. I think it would be cute if maybe she worked as a nurse or a doctor. Honestly, love nurses. I have to obviously go. I mean, I don't have to, but I go to see a nurse every 3 weeks to get my testosterone injection. I could, in theory, learn to do that injection at home. I just haven't done it yet. But I should, because I'd save money on the nurse appointment. But also, I really like nurses, so I don't really mind seeing the nurse that often. I also get a blood test um, every 3 months, I think. Sometimes the nurse does it while I'm there. Other times I go to the blood place. I'm thinking I really want to get into donating blood, but I just haven't got around into looking into where I need to go to do that because I'm a little bit scared of it. Because, you know, when you get, with the testosterone injection, honestly, I pretty much barely ever feel the needle. Sorry if you've got a needle phobia, but I'm not going into detail about it. It's just, we're politely talking about it. Politely talking about it. Like, testosterone, barely feel it. Getting blood taken, sometimes I get impatient, and I'm probably really annoying to take blood from, if I'm honest. I like to say I'm a delight to take blood from, and everyone loves to take my blood, but I probably am a little bit annoying because I'm squirmy. I find it hard to stay still. So I imagine getting my blood taken, well, I guess no one has to stand there and take it, I think. I don't know. I've never had it done, so I don't know what it's like when you're getting enough taken to donate it. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. I think anyone would be a little bit nervous about that. She's at home a lot, so I think she would wear comfortable clothes. She would wear pretty clothes, but also she would wear what she considers to be comfortable, because obviously everyone's going to consider different things comfortable. No, I don't want them to both have a little beauty mark, because I think this character is meant to have a beauty mark that I've forgotten to draw in the lower picture. What kind of hair do we want her to have? Like, I think she would wear like a big drapey sweater type of thing, a big drapey cardigan. I do think the proportions and such are a little bit wonky on this, but you know what? We will ignore that. I mean, you don't have to ignore it, but I would appreciate if you did ignore the fact that it is a little bit wonky. So, big, comfortable cardigan. It's kind of loose, it's slipping off her shoulders. She's comfy. She probably rolls rolls the sleeves up to her elbows whenever she's using her hands, but otherwise they just kind of drape over her hands and keep them warm, because maybe she's got cold hands a lot. Maybe at work, if she is a nurse, she keeps her hands in her pockets when she isn't needing to use them, and she keeps a little hand warmer in her pocket, because then when she interacts with patients, she's not, weirding them out with how cold her hands are. Her girlfriend probably helps her dye her hair. I bet they have, regular times where they sit and they dye their hair together. Her girlfriend probably cuts her hair too. It's their bonding activity. They do their hair together. She probably braids it at work, but otherwise keeps it loose. Of course, this is all me making up stuff on the me. If you want to add, or you have suggestions on things to change, my ears be open. Right, let's write down some notes while we are remembering it. She doesn't have a name yet, so we'll put TBN. She and her girlfriend dye their hair together. They also enjoy baking together. I think she would love to have chickens. Like, would love to have pet chickens. Would love to have pet chickens. Bark, 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 bark. Knits, crochets, and sews. Enjoys making quilts. She probably sells her quilts sometimes, but quilts take a lot of time and investment, so she probably doesn't sell a lot of them because they'd have to be expensive to be worth her time. I think she's going to be a nurse. Is a nurse. At a large hospital, I think. She's a little bit stressed sometimes because of that, but, you know, she's managing. She has her hobbies. Has 2 cats. Has 2 cats. Okay, let's start on some colouring with my huge thing of markers. 262 colours, we should be able to find something that we like. Ooh, I forgot I had this piece of clear stuff sitting in the top of the markers. We can use that to help things stick down a little bit better. Let's use baby skin pink for her skin. Wait, first let's horrifically smudge this. Hehehe. I think this might be running out of ink. Which would make sense, because I've probably used this colourless blender the most, because that's kind of the point of it. The funny thing about these pen markers is I sometimes struggle to put the lids back on them. They're a little bit stiff. So sometimes my cat, she sleeps on the floor next to me usually. Sometimes I'll accidentally drop a pen on her because my grip will fail on the marker and I will drop it while trying to put the lid on it. Definitely need some names for these 2 gals. When you have 2 characters with no names, it gets a little bit confusing to know which you are referring to. For now, if I'm referring to anyone that isn't this character right here, I will just simply point to the other character when I refer to her. You know, but some names would be nice. Name suggestions. Because I don't really have any names in mind that particularly come to mind that I think would be amazing. I like the name Hadley, but I don't know if Hadley suits either of these 2. I recently started a new game of Sims, and I named one of my Sims Hadley, so that's probably why I'm liking it so much. Light Walnut. That is a little bit dark, but you know what? That's fine. It's not the most well blended either, but that is also fine. Where did I grab this marker from? The downside of having such a big container of markers is sometimes you don't know where you grabbed the pen from. Figured it out. Roast salmon. What colour hair should she have? I don't want to go with the typical having her have pink hair, because, you know, her girlfriend's got blue hair, give her a pink hair, so they're kind of opposing each other. I feel like that's just a little bit too obvious. Maybe a pastel green colour. This pen, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that word. I think a light green would be nice. She probably doesn't wear contact lenses like her girlfriend. In fact, she probably has to wear reading glasses. Let's add that as a note. has reading glasses. Also, on the last video, I did link her toy house page in the description, so I'll probably link both the toy house pages in the description of this one if you want to go to the toy house page and see all the information that I bothered putting on there. If any of y'all ever decide to draw either of these characters, it would also go there. I think it would be fun actually to do a video where I look through Toy House and draw random characters as, you know, gift art, because I like doing gift art sometimes. I do occasionally see characters I like on Toy House and just randomly draw them as a little gifty gift to the owner of the character. I actually have it specifically mentioned on my page that you don't have to feel anxious or anything if I do gifty art, because, you know, it's an art, it's a gift, I chose to do the gifty art, and anyone who's uncomfortable with it or this goes, you know what, I don't like this, well, I'm happy to delete any art I did that you didn't like, and you are always free to block or otherwise choose to not interact with me. Like, that's the internet. You can kind of control your experiences to a degree, so if I even make anyone uncomfortable, it is fully up to you to block me, and, you know, I won't deliberately interact with someone who's expressed a desire not to interact with me, but if you want to be sure, there is always that option to block, so you never have to worry about it. I just thought a brown cardigan kind of would be nice. Nice and cozy, warm colour. I'm looking forward to doing the art after this of the two of them together. I'm probably going to do a digital drawing of it, that's why there's going to be a time-lapse, because Clip Studio Paint has a time-lapse feature built in. For I am thinking of moving away from Clip Studio Paint, because I don't like the whole thing around Clip Studio Paint 2, and that whole needing an update pass, I think that's dumb. And I think they're already planning Clip Studio Paint 3. Like, ugh. No thank you. I'm not amazing at shading when it comes to using markers. Still learning to use them, and I'm not learning to use them in a way that makes sense. I'm just learning by using them. I was also thinking of doing a video where, I think she should actually have brown eyes. I was thinking of doing a video where I use acrylic paint in this sketchbook. So I've got my acrylic paint all sitting behind me. I think her natural hair colour is brown. That probably won't be next week's video, but, you know, sometime in future that may happen. I think she likes to wear a bright pink tank top underneath her cozy sweater. Well, this is not the brightest pink. I thought it would show up a lot brighter. But you know what? This bright pink is a fine bright pink. Yay, thick tip. For speeding up our colouring. And I didn't colour that little shoulder segment, did I? Oh well. Now to do the most difficult task of all, actually bothering to do an outline around this character. Because I don't often bother lining my traditional art. I don't actually have any of my other sketchbooks on hand right now. I think they're all sitting up in my bed, so I can't give you examples of that. But I will eventually show a full sketchbook tour of that little golden book. So I guess you'll see then. I'm really looking forward to finishing that little golden book, because I don't finish sketchbooks very often, so it's exciting when I do. And I already have a sketchbook lined up to use after it, which I have shown. Because isn't this little yellow book so cute? It's my favourite colour. It's the same brand, and I definitely want to get more of this type of sketchbook, because I really like it. She's probably the type of character to wear makeup too. Like, she would probably do the really fun looks, you know, like what Izzy's does in their YouTube videos. Really fun and creative looks. I completely did not manage to do the lips there. Whoopsie doopsie. But there she is. But nothing on this page, so that's good. But I do also have this little box that has some of my washi tape in it. It's got these ones, and then it's also got this, and then the unopened one. I'm probably not going to go through this one very fast if I keep it in this box, and I don't really reach for this box that often. This washi tape is cute. Maybe we could include that. Let's use our scissors. There we go. And then we can trim this a little bit because I did not write straight anyway, so, you know, cover that up a little bit by trimming. Bloop. I still don't have a rubbish bag next to me. I need to get a bag and put that next to me, so I don't have to clean up and throw out stuff after a video. Okay, so I think we could have this here and this here. Oh, I don't really want to cover up that sticker, do I? Maybe like this? Yes, maybe. Maybe. Let's throw down some glue. Glue makes everything better. Gloople, 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 gloople. There you go. Lots and lots of glue. And then where exactly do we want the character? Here? Cute. And then I think I want a stripe of this fun, cute tape. I've definitely got some washi tape that I've probably had for a really long time, just because I've only got these little tapes sorted into these drawers, and so they tend to be the ones that are on hand, and then I have these size washi tapes in both that container, that wooden box I showed you, and in another container that I think is sitting behind me on the floor. So, not exactly easy to hand. There you go. The cable for the headset I'm wearing is right here, and a part of me my brain was really trying to convince me to just snip the headphone cable. It'll be fine. But no, I don't need to do that. Thank you, brain. That upper bit there is still sticky, I think, so let's put some clear stuff over it to help it all stay down. This is just book covering stuff. I love getting it for use in sketchbooks. It keeps pages from sticking together, and also means if you've glued stuff to the page, just keeps it down a little bit better. You know, because you don't want stuff falling off it. Obviously, we did pick correctly for putting the date there. That's good, at least. Oh. It is no longer the 25th. I did not realise that it was after midnight now. But you know what? I will consider this as... Oh, right. We've already done the clear stuff over top, so I can't put the little lines in anymore. Ah, well. Maybe we can put both dates in, since we did it through midnight, like a goof. Where did I put all those little square pieces of paper is another question. Oh, I hid them. And I don't know where the little half piece went. It would be a little bit funny if I'd accidentally stuck it under this. Oh, there it is. Oop. And then this video posts, I believe, on the 31st, on the last day of the month. And then Camp NaNoWriMo, when you're watching this, begins tomorrow. Okay. Gotta roll this down to the 6. I've been wanting one of these for ages, so I'm glad I finally got one. And then, as you can see, there's all these different options for things you can have. Do you want to have the hearts? No, this little bit of paper I've got is not long enough to have anything extra aside from the date. Obviously the 6 does not have anything on it, so... Not the most tidy about applying it, but you know what, I'm doing my best. Hedgehog Journal sells one of these things too, and I was very tempted to buy their one, but I probably don't need to have 2 of them. 2 bait colours. Even for the other one would be slightly different. I'm having a brain fart looking at the site now. Yeah. Date stamp, scrapbooking, year, month, date, calendar. It organises it so it goes in order of the year, then the month, and then the date, rather than the order that this one goes in. And I really like the look of it. I think it looks really cute. I would have to take my phone off the thing it's sitting on to show you, so I will not be doing that on today, but if you want to look at it, you can simply go to their website. Do we want to draw on one of these little squaries? How does this? Yeah, that'll be fine. And a little drawing, little drawing. This is her before she leaves home for work. She probably does her best to pin her hair back, so it's not, you know, so much in her face, because her hair is kind of a messy kind of hairstyle. So even when she braids it, she's probably got some loose flyaway bits, so she probably got some nice little... Oop, I almost forgot her eyebrows. I was wondering what looked wrong about her, and then I realised she didn't have her eyebrows. And then she probably does a French braid. French braids are my preferred type of braid when I have enough hair to do that. Now the thing that looks wrong is the fact that she doesn't have a mouth. This is not the prettiest drawing, but you know what? It's fine. Not every drawing has to be amazing. Ta-da! A little tiny drawing. Let's glue that on down now. Where's the glue stick? Here's the glue stick. Mush, 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 mush. This probably won't stick that well because it's shiny on this side. But you know what, that's fine. I can simply stick some of that clear stuff over it. Oh, it covers the bee stuff a little bit. Maybe I should put a little sticker that fits into this gap. Oh, I didn't realise I put the stickers away back in the drawer so messily. Yeah, kind of all fluffing out the front. I want a kind of pretty sticker. Ooh, I love this sticker. But not the mood I'm going for. Maybe this hedgehog one. I think I will actually go... Oh, this flower stickers. I definitely have more flower stickers, I just don't know where I have them. Like, actually I think there's some more sheets underneath here, in the bottom, but I'd have to take out all the stickers for that, and I will not be doing that. They will just have to wait in the bottom. Oh look, a little leaf sitting here. A little leaf waiting to be stuck. I do like the colour differences. Like this character, she's got some green, she's got some pink, and she's got some reds and purples, and she's kind of those warm colours. And then her girlfriend over here has got blues and greens and purples, and they've got some overlap, but they also have some differences, and I think that is very fun. Like, they're not exact copies of each other colour-wise. We can kind of explore that more in another video, I think. The colour themes. Why not? But I think we will, in fact, be ending this video here. I know we've got this gap here, but I think we can live with that for now. We'll either revisit this page in future, or it will just be left like that, because I don't think it actually looks bad having that like that. Because look, you've got this cute little kitty here. But you will probably see the time lapse now, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.